Okay, it is 5:33, March 20th, 2026, and I, Jeremy M. Weir, am about to embark on a very specific journey. I'm on my way from the Tampa area to the Miami area. I was in Valrico, Florida, to be specific. This is day 3 of my Buc-ee's challenge from Philly to Miami. However, yesterday I did go to Celebration, and then I continued on to Disney Springs and then the Tampa area to stay the night with family. I am not on any kind of main road right now. I've been traveling for 34 minutes at this point, and I took County Route 39, and now I am on City Route 62. This may or may not be Alligator Alley for all I know, but it is definitely rural, and people are driving super fast. I mean, it's basically a regular road, not an interstate. And the speed limit is 60. And people are driving about 80 on this thing. I've had several people pass me in the oncoming lane. So it's a little nerve-wracking. Waze took me definitely a different way. My cousin's husband, Josh, probably would have told me to go a different way. I think he mentioned taking 75 to Alligator Alley, which would have put me, I guess, on this road anyway, but I'm definitely traveling east at this point. So I just don't know. At any rate, I'm inviting, my goodness, I can't even talk. At any rate, I'm inviting you to come with. Okay, I made it to Circle K, through a small town, I guess, somewhere in the center of Florida. So I just saw a sign, trying to figure out where I was. I am right next to State Route 64. I think I was on State Route, or US, 17 for a while. And I went through a small town, Civilization. I definitely wasn't on Alligator Alley. I'm just on these different county routes and state routes, and I think it's just zigzagging me across. But man, it's a little nerve-wracking because people, it's marked 60, people get right up on the butt of your car, or they'll go around you, and you're in the middle of nowhere. But there's plenty of cars on the road, but you're in the middle of nowhere. You're seeing like signs for chemical companies and farms and stuff like that. But it was a little touch and go there. What I need is a piping hot caffeinated beverage, PHCB. I am traveling on US 27 South, smooth sailing, beautiful morning. It was a little hairy earlier. Some of those back roads leading up to this road, especially at that time in the morning, it's mostly commercial vehicles, and they are traveling way faster than the speed limit. But made it through unscathed, doing all right. The sun is starting to come up. It's a beautiful morning, a nice little horizon. Enjoying the drive thus far. Here's a little bit of my view this morning. Yeah, so just a lovely drive this morning. It's nice and clear, not a lot of cars on the road, unlike those earlier roads. Smooth sailing. This is actually going to connect me with 75 that will continue to go down towards the Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Naples area. So, we got a new plan. I'm actually going to be meeting up with my brother this morning at about 9 o'clock in Fort Lauderdale instead of Miami. So, I am at least getting to Fort Lauderdale by 9 o'clock, spending some time with my brother there, and then later on in the day, I'll be continuing down to Miami. So today's vlog will quite possibly end in Fort Lauderdale, but that's only within a half an hour of Miami. So I am going to call that mission complete when that happens. I'll keep you updated along the journey. It's still a very beautiful drive. Very beautiful drive, very scenic. The sun is still rising. But that's my view out the window. Don't think I'm gonna cross any Buc-ee's. So today is a no Buc-ee's. So I will say that the Buc-ee's challenge for today only, is failed. But I did not fail the challenge totally. Actually, I didn't fail it at all, because looking at the Buc-ee's location online, which is something I didn't do before I left, it was just a challenge that once I passed the Buc-ee's, I would stop and go in. Looking at the Buc-ee's on the map, I have to make a correction. I think the Buc-ee's I went to in Georgia, in the other vlog, I kept calling Brixton. It's actually Brunswick, I believe. I hope that's right, because it's a correction, and if the correction's wrong, then that kind of sucks. I hit every Buc-ee's along 95 that I would have hit going all the way to Miami. That one in Dayton would have been the last one. Now, I did travel through the Orlando area, and I don't know if there's a Buc-ee's in the Orlando area, but there wasn't one off of Route or Interstate 4. So I didn't cross paths with it. And the goal was that if I was passing by a Buc-ee's, I had to stop in. I was not passing by a Buc-ee's. So, if you're looking at Buc-ee's location, that that is in between Philly and Miami. I stopped at every single one, so mission success. This vlog is called the Buc-ee's Challenge, and on day 3, there was no Buc-ee's. So in that right, just today, fail. All right, so I made it to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, meeting up with my brother. So I'm gonna have to end the video here. I know it was a short one today, but it was a 3-day trip, and the last leg of it was extremely short. No Buc-ee's along this route, but that's okay. I'll see you in the next video.